I get stage fright when I perform or when I'm singing on stage, and a lot of people don't really find that odd, but what's odd about it is that whenever I'm doing something teacher-oriented or if I'm talking in front of a class, no stage fright at all. Some may consider teaching, a form of performing, but in my opinion, I don't think it's performing. I think it's just an expression of your talents and passions, which is something that I love to do. And I've done a lot of field experiences both in high school and college, and through these I've just really realized that, teaching is for me. Especially when I have time to prepare for a project or for a presentation. I mean, everyone feels prepared, but for example, when I had a high school teaching experience, they were learning about Romeo and Juliet, and I've read Romeo and Juliet many times, and a lot of people have a lot of problem with the Shakespearean language, but because I've read it so much, I was able to help the students who had a lot of difficulty understanding it. And I just saw this came naturally to me, I wasn't exactly prepared to teach or help with Romeo and Juliet, but I was able to help the students because I was prepared, I guess you could say. Also, in my investigations and mathematics class this past semester, we had to give a presentation on tessellations and symmetry, and while math isn't always my strong suit, I did have time to prepare and research, and in all the comments I was given afterwards by my classmates, they said that I explained it very well, they understood everything I was saying, and they said I did a really good job. And, even when I'm not familiar with the topic being covered, I found that I can still quickly understand what's going on. For example, I visited Lawrence North in Indianapolis with my education class this past semester, and I wasn't really sure what was going on, but I was just thrust in the situation where I had to help these students connect an essay to either the poem Tiger, Tiger or Paradise Lost. I never read either the poems or the essay before, but by just quickly reading through it, I was able to grasp what the teacher was saying, what they wanted students to do, and I helped the students with their theses and essays they were writing. Teaching does come naturally, it's something I enjoy, but there always are going to be unfavorable circumstances, but I expect them. They're expected, but I found that despite making me resent it a little bit, it almost makes me just kind of more, I guess you could say, excited, and it just makes me this is really what teaching is, and I'm going to enjoy every second of it. I shadowed at Westdale every Thursday, my second semester of college, and I'd learned everything that I learned years ago. It was grammar, it was easy for me, and I was bored a lot, but I realized that when I was helping them with their assignments, that when their recognition lit up on their face, I was like, oh my gosh, this is boring to me, but this is what I enjoy doing. I like seeing that moment of the aha moment on the students' faces. And things are going to be thrown my way as a teacher and things I don't want to arise, but despite everything I know it's going to come, I still feel like this is what I'm called to do. In all my field experiences, they've shown me that my talents and passions are geared towards teaching. When I was shadowing at Westdale, the teacher, I would talk to her after every class period, and she said at the very end how, you're one of the first classes, or you're one of the first students that I've had come visit, and you seem really passionate about this. Seems like what you really want to do. And I also had a sense of peace about what I was doing. Even if it was just sitting in a classroom listening to the teacher about things I already heard, I was still getting experience, and I just kind of felt peaceful about it. At the end of the day, when shadowing at Lawrence North, the principal said that everyone in our education class he would be more than willing to take on as a student teacher when it was our time for us to student teach. Now, I'm not saying I'm definitely going to teach at Westdale or do a student teaching there, but it is one path that God has opened up for me, and I still have 3 years left until I need to worry about student teaching, so just to know that path has already been opened up for me, that's just amazing. I expect many difficulties to arise both in my journey and also as a teacher, and despite this, I am committed to pursuing this. I just feel like God is calling me to do this, and like I said, one path is already open. Just imagine how many more are going to open the next 3 years, and even beyond that when I'm looking for a career as a teacher and also as a teacher. I know that with the path He's opened up to me, I will succeed and one day become a teacher, a career that I believe cultivates both my talents and my passions. Now you show the audience. Now back to me.